Yo, what's up? This is Mr. K-Plan. Welcome to Hexagon Podcast. We're broadcasting live on
SWENKAMZALA TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hexagon Podcast episode number 2. My name is Mr. K-Plan. You know, this is season 2. Today, as usual, we're shooting on Sundays. Thursdays, we upload the episode for you. So today's Sunday. We're shooting on Sunday. Renale Popi Matlapeng or most spaces. But hey, don't forget our basic project the studio for this platform or for this content. So at the end of the day, we're going to reshoot on the comfortable space. And then at the end of the day, we're going to invite on the comfortable space. I like Ria all over. Sometimes I'm not transit, so it's quite challenging. Those donations are very, very important. Kinale Poppy. Hi.
Hey. Hello.
It seems like an actor now because of we did chat curiosity behind the scene. But anyway, in brief, tell them your name and the meaning walone.
Dumelang.
Yeah.
Ke Poppy Matlapeng.
Yeah.
Poppy Beverly.
Beverly.
Yeah.
Beverly seems like a great modeler or a great porn star. You know, those one Beverly.
And on top of that, Poppy is a flower.
Okay, as you continue, sorry, Poppy Beverly Matlapeng as a surname.
Yes. That's my surname. Born and bred Mabiscral, and I'm still a Mabiscral girl.
Yeah. I like your energy though. I like your energy. You know, one thing about this podcast, this is a platform where we speak our truth. There's a platform where we speak without any fear, without any favor. And behind the scene, you're so energetic. Now you bit reserved, but I understand. I understand why. There is a Poppy behind the scene and there is a Poppy on the scene. So now you give us Poppy on the scene, not Poppy behind the scene.
We're gonna take the behind the scene to the scene.
Oh, Ziakala manch. Before we go anywhere, I just want to shout out to your sister because I thought she's your mother. Sister Matlapeng, she's been a nurse for more than 30 years now, serving within our community. Anytime we want this episode, we love you from the Hexagon Podcast, from swenkamzala, from the community. Even a little enemy, I don't know again, but you've been saving us. In most cases. And you are not a nurse.
I see the mood.
You are not a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us what you are.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Tiro ga go keng as an entrepreneur.
Or should I say I'm a breadpreneur?
Oh yeah, that's being specific now.
I'm being specific now.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Can I live bakery? I'm working from home.
Yes.
It's a boroto. Ke startile ka 2020 gane COVID is smaller than we had to berekela mo magaeng.
Yes.
So now that time I berekisetsa hore I want to ka starta go nagana bophelo after COVID gore go tlo diragalang and le dilo tse ne di diragala ka mo gone re struggle ka teng to get the grocery, how expensive things were being. Ka starta go nagana about batho ba ba leng mo gae ba ileng gore they are unemployed. By then, now I was employed. I was fortunate in a care for the hore. Sekis batlang ke khono ya go shopong go sereka.
Yeah.
But looking more the present that you look di starta ho ya go dimo.
Yes.
I started thinking something selling hore will be affordable to the people and ke nagana something selling hore ha se tlo ba seasonal. And that's
it's
where
forever. Yeah.
it will throughout the year. That's where the bakery concept came.
Yeah.
in.
I like the concept. What I see behind. Like I said, behind the scene, I want to be part of this. How? I don't know. I don't know if unale space for people who are interested about this, especially like the investors. We'll talk about it behind the camera. Or do you really want investors or donations from anyone no longer interested? Like I see investor.
I am open because ke lebeletse the lifelong this should not only be borotho ba popi, it should be something se leng gore the community will benefit, bana ba rona ba tlo benefita. Hence leina la teng e le lefika. Lefika, it's like something that I want it to be iphile ne teng ka bo sa khutleng.
Wena lefika la ka.
Okay,
all right. I get it. Guys, she's pushing a bread, brown, white. She's putting a couple of products behind there. Kitty buns, and you see, guys, she's really an entrepreneur. She calls herself a bread entrepreneur. This is a part of her packaging product there. Bakery. We are not here for bakery. We are here for you. I'm glad we had to get that one out of the way.
Thank you.
Mwana Magriza.
Yes.
Hey, tell us your story. Under guidance ya Magriza. Ina la gene le mang. What happened to Guyana? Ogola ele ing. What did you learn from Yena? It's time for storytelling now.
Mom pato na bitwa ko Michael.
My girl.
Yeah.
Oh, my girl.
Yes. Now we're English tota. And nale and she was straight and she would just go to the point. How about we are right?
I like those people, yeah.
Yes.
They keep everything short.
So I used to hola mo una le di grandparents. Lo ena taba tsa go di tshwantse di tlhamalle tota.
Yes.
So it was very nice. Ke godiswa ke kokolo ntate mogolo.
Yeah. Are credit and ntate mogolo as well.
Ke ane my number one.
Yes.
Pila I'll say ntate mogolo groomed me to be who I am.
Yeah. And then mang?
And ne abitswa ka my mother's name, mama ne le Linky, so na abitswa ntate
Ralinki. You know, one thing that I've noticed, people think when we come in to do this podcast thing with you guys, more community, we have somewhere where we reference and Google. I mean, I'll go Google. I like a lot of database on social space besides the Facebook. So I will be looking at Facebook here and there, but I prefer people to tell their own stories because of at the end of the day, that's storytelling or whatever seeds. So your upbringing is more like a book and that the mohole from Utla Uhola.
Exactly.
And then the very interesting thing was a crash.
I got a crash.
What was the reason behind there?
Coco was very protective. Kana go ya go crash nele gore ke tshwantse ke jump the main road and it's not safe.
Yeah.
Koloi tsele tse di fetang ka speed.
Yeah.
You santse le munyane. I still want to hear.
Yeah.
And ke nagara Coco nna sa tsena sekolo but if nka motse a gona no nka mma into this space, I will say Coco was an entrepreneur.
Is it?
Coco, I started school straight go grade 1. So every day ha ke tswa sekolo mo mpotsa gore ne le rutwa go sekolo, and I will say ne rutwa ka mela palo that
You go back cameras can distract. I know let's add the picture la to pose. No, he's at work, you at work last time.
Na ke ha ke tswa sekolo gift ke mo etsetsa.
Yeah.
Le siale la khutlo. Nando tambotsa me ha ba le ruta ba la chelete. Ke no are yana ha ke go roma shopong o tlo itsiang gore change ke bokae ba go ropile or ha ba go ropa. Ba le rutile watch and I was still in grade 1.
Yes.
Koko. I don't know, tshantse ke tla go sekolong ke tlo utlwa gore ba le rutang pila.
Exactly.
So o tlo itsiang gore you are late for school if they don't teach you. Watch.
Wow.
And she did.
Wow.
She did.
She was more. She felt like she's responsible for knowledge through education back then. Wow.
So
we no longer do that, most of us.
No.
And which is wrong.
It is.
What do you think about education ya gona no? If you are bana ba rona with your, I know you are very academic or someone who badile strong. Ratlafika on that side. I know her notes about the number 1, and there's a beautiful story behind the one number 1. Because of, you know, more podcasting here now, when you post picture someone, some other people are almost at this. That's how we get to ask you some certain questions, even if What do you think about today's education? If you are Banabarun?
For now, it's good for now for re se bana sekolo. It's needed.
Yes.
Mara ke solanyana thata.
Go for solanting.
Thata.
Let's talk about
I guess
that.
because now ke more space in sa
businessy,
yes. And I feel like is something selling gore mo academically bana ba tshwantse ba thome ba be groomed from a young age.
Speak your mind because of it's very important. Why is very important. So go tsena mogano ne. Next week re tla be re shoota Maruma. So at least she will validate a couple of things on this podcast, which is like opinions thing and point of view. Yeah, continue please.
Like my daughter over grade 12 I once went go parents meeting.
She's a one meeting. Oh wow, she's beautiful though.
But they were asked to motivate bana. All the parents were like, read hard, make sure you get a bachelor to be go university. You can't do anything
that's
without that.
That's South African dream anyway. That's South African dream to go to university and study hard, yeah.
And to me I was like, yo, maybe now I get I couldn't even talk. But I said to my daughter, you're not going there. If you want to go there, you will. But this thing, I guess I believe or get a degree, you will get a job.
Yeah.
Seeing dilo di evolve dilo di change the space is changing. Non-technology it's advanced.
Yeah.
So if you're not tapping into that space,
yeah.
So yeah.
So talking of your daughter, on boyfriend, are you aware of?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, but do you talk as like obviously?
We do.
They call you snakes.
We do. I sneak on her phone. I check.
That's good parenting though. Hey, guys call you snakes. Hey, this text. Don't ever be the dogs. Yeah, no. Are you a feminist?
No.
You are not. Okay, hey, sure. At least. Let's go back to the stories of Nosibu after grad. The fear that we had. Always number one. That's a beautiful story to share.
No, without going to crash, I went straight to grade 1. I get so quite this way. I get better uniform. I get grade 1. But I went to go class in by it's relocated to the class and now. Oh,
yeah.
They went in that class. Mistress or and I don't even know for a mistress or a teacher. And I was placed in the first row.
Because of what's was a grade. Now go grade 1.
That teacher, I told my God, I got number one. I look for it to get to crèche.
How could it?
Monyana tla to ema for pele o re tlotlela stories se sengwe le se sengwe so se itseng ka morena Jesu.
Yeah.
Ho ema ke lebella go classing stage fright di tso tsotlhe ka tshoga. I cried. I couldn't even utter one word.
Yeah.
And I mpotsa gore o tsana Sunday school ke re how is morana just I see ba go tlotlela ka ere ke ba ntlotletse ba rile a kitse gore ke ha ke kgonele go morare ke tshogile.
Yes.
And anshapa botlhoko.
I pela ne go shapa thupa yo.
Ha ke tsena mo classing ha ke lo bua you are the first one o tlo bua.
Yes.
Then I came home ha ke tsena ke tshwantse ke bolelle koko gore how was the first day at school ka molella ba mpiditse because ha ka khona go bua ka morena Jesu ang go ya letsa le.
That's how our grandparents used to be.
And I cried so much.
Yeah.
But that night I made a decision I'm going to stand up for myself. Ha hona teacher ope o tlompetsang ever again mo bophelong ba ka.
That was a moment of decision.
I can answer. That was the moment of decision and I changed it right there. And until I went to high school, I was position 1.
So being number 1, it means you are a successful moso setsang. How does it feel to be a success from young age till Molenting? Because of you still in a position of success. I mean, look the products, so the building, look the company that you're building, the legacy, the figure. Oh, sorry, before I went to air wrong, I need to, Lifiga M big. M stand for Matlapeng, eh?
Matlapeng.
Okay.
Mabiskral.
Matlapeng. Okay. Yeah.
It's a combination.
Yeah. How does it feel to be number one for such a long period of time with that consistency?
It feels great, but it takes guts. It doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
The obstacles, the things, but the focus, yeah, it's there, and the passion. Yeah, when you want to do something really passionate, I may not succeed now. It might still be a concept at an early stage, but the vision, where do you want to see it?
Yeah.
So, it's what I'm still working.
Let's talk a little bit about the obstacles through this journey. I mean, like you are a very bright young student. Now simolola number one, o simolola go shine, o simolola na bright, o simolola go na ngwana o ratwang ke ma-teacher a otlhe mo sekolong, school to school tilo bofetse o ntse o ratiwa. I know there were a lot of guys ba ne ba sa go rate le some other girls ba ne ba sa go rate because of your success. Even today they are still ba sa go rateng, guys and girls, including family members here and there, because of your success. Those are obstacles. If you may mention a few of them.
Okay, go skolong akele. I was very reserved.
Even now, Gabo, not
taking what is sponsoring.
Yeah.
Not that I was studying hard.
Yeah.
But I was always at home. So why to rohotana skolo le bana ba bangwe go tshameki after school ka di weekend, then when you're not there,
yeah.
And it was not like that. So fast forwarding from school, I was fortunate enough for immediately after my tertiary career miracle. I did IT. They wanted me to go to medical school, and I was
I can tell. Yeah,
it's not my thing. I want to make money. I want to change.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes. But girls' power, generational change.
Yeah. So it's IT. And one day I kopana this other guy na ke tsena sekolo le ene ke mmotsa o bereka ka re ko mining. And ha re gola ko mining ne le gore ha o pisa tlhogo bereka ko mining.
Yes.
So it scared me gore this guy was so bright and o bereka ko mining.
Yeah.
I think I want to
Who's that guy by the way?
I feel better Letsholo.
Oh, feel better Letsholo. Shout out to you.
From Komofasa, I feel
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's where I want to go. Yeah. So getting go, that's the interesting part.
Yes.
Getting go mining.
I know how to draw interesting parts.
The first day January, it was for some people easy, but we will go group. So that day we were like 1,000. But they refused back. They didn't say
yes.
And by the end of that day, we were half the number. We went again the next day. But in my heart, I was like, there should be something.
Yes.
And I'm not going to give up until I see that thing.
Yes, you know your thing. Eh?
So the whole week, the number was getting little. By Friday, but come again next week. The following week, the number was still getting low. By the end of the second week, it was 3 of us left.
That's a good way to hire people. You know, I think that thing, degree, this thing, diploma and stuff like that. Yes, bereka. But after all, I think that's the best method. The best method ever. Guys, that's how, if I'm going to hire people, Hi, Ruby.
So I find
Yeah.
the certificate, then they said, okay, Monday, come, go to office.
Yes.
Now that thing was rising, or yes,
That's the
it's
moment.
coming to where I've been waiting
Yeah.
for. How do you go to office, but we don't have jobs, guys.
Exactly.
Erin and Leona can volunteer.
Ooh, I like the whole strategy.
I said,
Bring it on.
bring it on.
Yes.
Now go into the office, HR, I'm volunteering. Month end, 0 salary.
Wow.
Second month, 0 salary. Third month, those 2 left. But no, we can't. Gotta stay.
Yes.
On the 4th month, now okay, HR, ke tshwantse ke advertise a position. If somebody's on temporary, is temporarily unfit. But I need to put the advert for somebody for 6 months. And I will that person get paid? But
Yes.
and that person was supposed to be a hostel cook. I go kitchen, go mining. But you can be an HR and if I will.
Meaning you will double do them.
No, I'll go and work there for 6 months and I'll come back.
Oh, you leave HR thing
leave
and you
that
go to the
HR
hostel.
thing, yeah.
Yes.
And they said, okay, book me, go for your medical. If you pass, tomorrow you study.
Wow.
And I went and I passed. Got a clock card. Now I was employed. Now that energy was coming back with power.
Wow.
And I started working, I think, for 6 months. I was working day shift from 6 until 2. I can chase at 2. I go to the office.
Oh.
Eh.
Go office no letsa. Volunteer now.
Volunteer.
Wow.
Because it was a 6 months contract.
Then I was in like 2 go office go tswa kana go mang.
Half 4, 5. That 2 hours it was doing a thing.
Yo.
So fortunate enough, another guy resigned. HR. And they said to me, you no longer go into the kitchen, they will put another advert. Now you are permanently employed.
Wow.
And I got the job.
Should we say that's how God creates space for bana ba gagwe, or because it seems like a miracle the way you tsa go di etsagatseng ka teng.
But it didn't come easy.
No, it didn't come easy, but the alignment, I'm looking at the alignment. It's like you're practicing to be something, at the same time you're doing something, and later on that thing come. So you pushed
At the right time.
At the right time. So you pushed.
I was at the right place at the right time.
You pushed as a HR for how long?
For about not long, because it's 18.
Yes.
Then I go in the same building, the computer room, and then I want to, since the qualification into that space, and the transfer was just okay. We can go.
What was the most bad experience you encounter in a relationship? Let's spice it up a little bit. But it's a Billy, or what happened?
I met this guy.
Yeah.
Komukasa complex.
Wow.
He invited me to his apartment. Hage tsena one swenkela ha itse le hore ke a bereka ke na le tšhelete nna ya ka. Ke tsamaya ka koloi ya ka. Ke ema fole ba ting o re ke kopa o role ditlhako ska kgotlhela di metse. What? And I said, okay, I forgot something in my car. And I drove, I left.
Wow. Give us another one. Another one.
And he called me to apologize.
Yo. But things never worked out from then, eh?
No.
Yeah, that was a dumb ass, yo. Yeah. How many guys ba fitseng gore ba go nyatsa? Like
a lot.
A lot. What was the reason?
But now, I won't tell. Don't want to get distance from you.
It's about energy.
For how with my energy.
Do you think you intimidate a lot of guys out there?
And most of them say long for it. Sometimes they accept it. They will speak bad. But knowing gore they actually maybe they are closing space for babang.
Yes. Let's go back to Magriza. Mo golanteng. Ke se se lenne sorry this one. Magriza le Mdala, both of them, because of ke ba godiseng more than anyone. So in this one, it's a bait and I'm passing it to the next generation from them.
Respect.
Yes.
To never give up.
Oh, resilience. That's me.
Resilience.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about that say you must push.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yes.
Ndata mogolo would say to me always gore how you feel a bit down or something didn't work out. To relate to the story of the Israelites.
What was the story in short? Yes.
How they traveled from Egypt to Canaan.
Yes.
The things they were coping with on a motile. So he will say to me, that story should actually be you. If o batla go ya kanana and gona no nyana you compare le bona hanne bana metsi a botlhoko o fella gona fo ke foleto la go le fela nteng gore do you believe gore o ya go kana
something yes
something so ke yona e ke phetseng ka yona
ra kanana ke
re ya kanana serious
let's go to kanana
Egypt se gore go elang ko teng
I always say go paretsa ga I'm not coming home re ka tla gore ke lose body go kana kang I'm not coming back home
even now I'm saying whatever I'm pushing I may be broke I may be young ka mokgong kanang ka teng mara hora I will want to update my CV and say go maketa
yeah
no
the ending part with an HR job if it was it the good one was it the bad one what did you learn most
for 7 years I was young.
Ooh, 7 years
Young in that space.
Yeah. But you're still looking young and beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, I blush.
Thank you for the compliment.
Yes.
In that 7 years, I was promoted 3 times.
Wow.
So that school thing was still following me.
Yes. No, promoted from HR. No, from hostel.
Yeah.
To HR. From HR to
payroll.
Wow. No,
yes.
Oh. So you know,
I knew the salaries about who I watch. So no host now go on to medicine no host now can kakesa. Especially the guys who baba bata ko shela. Get Baba Beraka go. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth.
No, just speak it.
Baba Beraka go mining. Get like about usually mo
yeah.
Wanting to charm and mototla bua gore he nna ke gola kaya.
Yeah.
So none of us know can kaketsa.
You like that lady over go bank.
Yeah.
There was a lady over go bank. The whole the accountant.
I know what's in your bank balance.
Yo.
So like on the stories I was very clear.
Yeah. Now, you move on to the Kolo from primary guy? From Moetlo. And under Sekhatle, ne? DK Sekhatle, yeah.
Mr. Mavi was there, I think, until the last 6.
There was this teacher, Nabitwa Spanclock. Who was Spanclock?
Yeah, our principal.
Okay.
Matutu Middle
Oh,
School.
okay. Before Mahasa, ne?
No, before teacher Mahasa.
Okay, yes.
And teacher Mahasa, I wrote Africans.
Oh.
So, I gave a bit about Africans.
Wow. Number one, obviously.
So teacher Mahasa, I liked him. Would like to teacher something for the whole week about Friday test.
By the way, he's a good book writer. Yeah. Mm.
And otlo di tshwarang tso Friday had like a carry. Kamo carries.
Then from Matutu.
JM Team High School.
Oh, no, it's local.
No. How can I go JM Team? I wanted to be a lawyer.
I was about to ask you that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna go equally got class in your history, but no, it's not possible. Maths and science. You're not gonna go there. So that dream fella
crash you
net down. And it was the end of it. I never thought about it again.
And then a tertiary level?
Then ke ile go IT computer college.
Yeah.
It's IT. For 3 years.
For 3 years. And then from there, wa kra mmereko.
From there, I kra mmereko. Dikolo di tsotse ka December, January ke heke ya mmereko. So
Kono.
I never had a gap year. I
Yeah.
never knew how it felt.
Do you need a gap year?
Go marketa.
Ah, okay. Na ka nna le gap year.
And
I ka nna le gap year, mara ke na le gap. Yeah.
it was nice. Ne ke sena di responsibility. Ha ne ke sena ngwana, ne ke le ngwana for gae ha ke fetso kra mmereko.
Yes.
Pay. And I turned 21 ke bereka. The gift e ke itheketseng yona was a car.
A car. A different one from this one.
No, this is my 7th car.
Wow.
And ke rekile le gore ne ke ya toropong ke ile reka grocery ka taxi. Ha ke tswa go Shoprite ke ya go renkeng di plastic tsele di yang ngapa. Ke feta mo garage engwe ba tlhatswa dikoloi ke be ke ikhutsa ke botsa ba buti ba lore. How do I buy a car?
Let's rock it, the power of money.
How do I buy a car?
Yeah.
Bro, come in. Una lo msadi a lo kwa ka maharo tla o tlhalose.
Gore go etsagalang?
O etsa yang?
Wow.
And then I went in. Then I asked her ke batlo reka koloi. I knew how to drive because
By
I'm
then,
Taka.
yes. You keep on repeating your brother. Rolo a tsamkile mo life ya gago ke efe and ke brother lina la gene le mang if santsa pele if gayo.
He's still alive. He's still my pillar. Ke
Yes.
Bobisana.
Yes. Mona lo romrata shem.
He knows.
We love you, brother.
More
You and
than
I, we are family. Yes, or to the driver.
Yes.
And what else? We kemelela.
Ikemelela. Even now, but he's too protective.
Let's talk about black tax. I mean, like you are young, also to honor the responsibilities, also to honor at the age of 21, 22, you buy your first car, which is normally not something sensitive within like us black communities, whereby like you have to go shop, pele, you have toilet, flush you, you feel like shop. How you experience that black tax thing?
No, I would say negele fortunate because ha ke starta go bereka. O fa ga never feel gore ke monyane tshwantse ke sekolo.
Yes.
So gore ke a bereka to them was ngwana o. So to them I was still ngwana. They knew gore ba tshwantse ba ntlhokomele.
They still consider you as ngwana, no?
Yeah, I'm still.
And I can notice you're an introvert person.
How I got my driver's license.
Tell us. Hey.
Ha ke bereka ko information room. Nere bereka di shift. And I was going to work night shift for the whole weekend. Then I was thinking, it's quiet, but about off a month, and what will I do?
Yes.
The whole weekend sitting alone. And it like it's so how on that Friday, I think I should get myself a driver's license. Katsamaya ka taxi ka ya ko mo ga se book appointment ya learners. It was Friday, but ka Tuesday ke tlo kwala. I get K53 ke.
But you are the smart one.
To get the learners you tshwantse we badi. I went to Complex Kairek. That Friday night ko mmereko after ke fetsa mmereko ka start. And the Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I was the only one who passed it.
My sister, she was the only one who passed metric on a lady high. I forget the year. And you always relate this story. Yes. Oh, I see. I see the roots, ne? I see the roots. So while driver's license, and then the kids were how many kids?
2.
And then how many years?
18 and 9. The gap is too much, ne?
No, I think it's okay. O feel one chance. Unlike us, karashitsenyana rona ba bangwe. Yeah. Which number was challenging get it too early. Well, always on 100 years or how many years?
400 days.
Well, I smell salt. Salty.
You think
What do you stand for? Oh, no. You are far gone. I mean, like, from the success that we had.
No. 100 days.
No, still, 100 days is part of success. You manifest a success. People don't understand that. Guys, 100 days, you manifest a success. You focus, you channel your energy on some certain story about land. That's it. Nothing less, nothing more. That's it. And it works. It works. That is why we have you. Not so many people get an opportunity. What do you stand for in life? Why are you here? What do you stand for? I know it's a big question. You can take a deep breath. As genuine as you can.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only thing saying like God created me uniquely. And with a purpose.
Yes.
And I'm not going to leave this world without changing my pillow about as much as I can. Be it in whatever way. Hence, into this space, let's more and more entrepreneurs, but we came as black people, confident. We have to channel. We have to believe in ourselves.
Yes.
We can.
That's it. Believing in yourself.
Yeah.
That's number. Even Bible say, believe in yourself.
We can. Limit in anything.
Yes.
Because they were impossible when you tell yourself what they are.
So specifically when coming to purpose, do you know exactly like that change you to say this is the impact I want to affect this?
The economy?
The economy.
That's one.
Economy where South Africa locally, provincial.
Locally and go.
I always ask people, guys, how do we block shelter Mabiskral or Scafeta Mamagau and a cycle around Mabiskral? I think that's one thing where they live happy on the other side there business, ne? Because it's very, very important or at the end of the day, economy you give a back. That's how we can grow financially and economically.
Yes.
So, what is your belief system?
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get into that. More than you'll ever think.
Okay. Now we're just making things clear. Yeah. Why most of the guys was like working? Abara. I conclude the I'm playing that part. I'm a lawyer.
I think experience.
Yeah.
But anyway, now Papa make one of a dominate uncle Kereke. Mara di teng di kereke telo hore bonta they dominate.
So 2020 come, COVID, I mean, like, even myself, I was doing a tour. I was doing African tour, actually, because I was from Durban, which is like KZN, and then I was from Botswana, and I was from Cape Town. I was supposed to do my figing, and from my figing, I was going to PE, which is Gqeberha now, and then I was supposed to go to Moses and Angola, and like I was traveling as a DJ, but I was funding myself. No one was paying that. Nigga sacrificed a lot because I wanted to. Really, sometimes I remember stories. It's like, wow, my guy. I thought like already booking and stuff like that. I mean, like, I wanted to do that, understand, and I'm still working on that for 2 years to come because of go 3 countries, kilo fetsa a month, which means for 3 months you get explore this other countries because I believe Africa it's more of like we are one thing. It's like Selocha, Mama Cow. You just have to choose or what Mama Cow or what Selocha. That's it, you understand? So we have that right there. As much as our fellow brothers and sisters but from these other countries, Lesotho, Namibia, Mos, Banal right down in South Africa, right down What do you think of politics?
Not too much into politics.
Not too much into politics, no?
But I'm still thinking about it. In years to come.
The reason why I ask you about politics is because of my follow-up question. It bases on the entrepreneurial thing or side of you. You grew up as a seed. But I know one thing about the entrepreneur, they love new ideas. It's about new ideas, pushing them to become businesses.
Yes.
So for now, you are here. But as an entrepreneur, there is is it any business from this one?
Apart from this
Yes, because I know this is a journey. Entrepreneurial thing is a journey.
Hey, it's a lot. A lot of them.
I know some, but hey, but I many beliefs. Hence, I was asking you about your belief system. Do you believe about Tagatiba?
But I believe in the universe.
I don't believe in Batagati thing, you know?
I believe the energy I get is what I get out.
Yes.
So the minute I believe I think it's over.
There are those people who are called night runners. Sometimes sometimes just to scare of like to scare you or and believe much or this thing. I don't believe in that because after all, those are people, and people got so many ways of doing their own tricks.
Yes. Or even little ghosts.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, so it's hard for me to believe for detail.
Yeah. Because of most of the time, and we never see these things.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I want to focus on you as an entrepreneur and especially as a woman. Do you think empowerment telegram from government, is it enough? And are similar on local leadership? Do you think not to be political, but obviously at first I thought I'm not going to be political, but not on this episode, but on everything that I do. But I've realized already most of decisions, these are from the political aspect or point of view. Now, do you think leadership locally, at large, collectively, from the Khosana to everyone or contributor, do you think they play much role when coming to women empowerment?
My experience, or I'll say in my own definition, ke space se leng gore ke batho ba ba tona. We need young blood by long for they will understand the space se leng gore re mo go sona gona no. So we're not there yet. You will go and pitch the idea, they will not understand you.
Like for example, YouTube.
And there's a lot that still needs to be done. It's us by energy arona, make them understand. I wanna tabahoro for now it won't take us anywhere because it will benefit now maybe they need to move or but how focusing on you want to see they benefiting from that.
You consider yourself an independent thinker, ne?
Yes.
I can see how you elaborate because of most of the people rely on So I see her as a woman, like you consider yourself as an independent thinker. So, we like see that. How do we begin the business that I see, which is, let's start from equipment. How did you manage to get the equipment? Because I know that's where I am, like,
I took a risk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I calculated it or I didn't.
Yeah.
But that was a risk that I took. I resigned. I took all my money. I invested it on this.
Come again?
No, I had
come
my,
again?
Yes.
Come again?
I resigned from my work. No, I first had my savings.
Yes.
I took all of them. I bought the equipment.
From FMB, Standard Bank, everything.
Yes.
Every whole of your savings.
And I thought, no, it's still not taking me to where I want to go. I resigned. Took my pension money, put it in. I bought that baggie. And I said, now I need to work to make sure I get it back. I don't have it yet. My bank balance is still 0, but I know I'm trusting in the system.
Yes. So wow.
Everything that's in here, I would say I acquired that. Not that they give
No.
Yeah.
It's what you put it in.
Yeah, it's what I've put it in.
So everything that we see from equipment, it's your effort, it's your energy, it's your savings, it's your 7 years.
It's 21 years.
21 years of pushing.
Of pushing.
What does this thing mean to you?
It's everything to me.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know, like I'm working kind of the same path. Unfortunately, I don't have savings. I review it. Once I play place, I got it.
I don't have that many.
Get place, I got it. Should I trust you? No, I was telling him like how each and every rand and cent get converted into something. So long as build something like this, whereby like at the end of the, even if you die today or tomorrow, for as long as you manage to plow the seed back, they got something to lean on.
Yes. And I'm proud of my daughter.
Yes.
She said to me earlier this year, she went to go to culinary school. And I said, yes.
What's that?
Culinary school.
What's that?
Obata hoba chef.
Oh.
And we did a research now, and then we got the information she's going to be doing a 3 years diploma.
Yes.
In there, honale bakery and the pastry. So I said, now you see.
Yes. Wow.
Now you see, we're gonna collaborate. Yeah. She's going to understand clearly what.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hexagon podcast, episode number 2. Renale Poppy. She's telling us about life and the whole thing of entrepreneurship and business and stuff like that. Let's talk about challenges. Don't forget to donate since we'll be talking about money. It's changing everything since we're having conversations like this. It's a bit emotional though, especially when I come in. You know, one thing that is said about us black people, we don't have a backup, most of us. I mean, like, I'm looking at your bag when I come in, I'm like, okay, okay, all right. Yeah,
you see?
Yeah. I'm on insurance, you see? I mean, like, now it's not functioning.
Yeah.
Which means I say if people you're fully. So you're struggling somewhere, somehow you fell short. We always fell short as black people. I don't know why, but we always fell short. Now, let's talk about.
And I wish while we are there, I wish the mentality that's why I wish this entrepreneurial thing should be taught.
Being preached. Yes. As much as Bible it was preached. Yes.
The minute that usimola something, a business, I would say, like you. The first thing say are you making money?
Yes.
And how do I make money before
Yes.
So let's not go into business. Business we make it for it should make money. But you can't make money before you develop the systems, the processes. You need to learn.
I like the fact of the system.
Yes.
That's what I'm preaching, sister.
They were aligned. And while you are doing that, it's a learning curve. You do mistakes, you bump, and
I was talking to my younger brother, ne? And sometimes somewhere somehow quicker. So and I like analyze dilo then quicker. I'm more into action. Like let's do it.
Yes.
We'll learn along the way. And I can study something for 3 years without touching it. But unfortunately, yes, dilo change. But now I just want to touch. I just want to do things like if you can push, I mean like push. But one thing that I've noticed, we are not ready for really like the collaboration because of most of us locally we still like entrepreneurs. We're still coming up with the ideas and really push it. I certainly fully on that part of business where we have like our own structure, we have our own system within our village, including us as an individuals. I certainly on that space. We still download the PDF with the ideas. Try to read the ideas, and it doesn't work like that. It will never work like that. So along the way, how do you want to collaborate with people, especially new blood? Or get a youth at large?
I'm open.
Yes.
So, se ke dumela mo sona, o itse nna ke believe gore how ya go bathong.
Yeah.
It's like you o batla go tsenya mo bona selo se leng gore ha se yo mo bona.
Exactly.
Mara motho o tlang go wena. Ke gore o na le tshesego ya gore I want to do this. And o tlo se etsa kamana. So going to people who know it start to drain your energy, unlike somebody who
Mabanne this guy this local internet cafe. I don't know the name, but maybe why he's all class.
Cafe.
Yeah, Mac Cafe. Is it Mac Cafe?
Mac Cafe.
Mike Cafe. Mac. I
MAC.
I know. I don't think it is any pause.
It's Mac Cafe.
Yeah. Ronald Bra Mike Mabanine, and then he said something related to what you're saying. You know, because of Reeler Batoshuta, the new podcast under the DJ school that I'm pushing. It's a platform for DJs whereby like we want to sit down as DJ, have a chat, and then maybe address some certain issues, especially when it comes to finance, especially when it comes to relationship, especially when it comes to other things. Like this is a time where we can start now having that real conversations, like the conversation we're having now. Those conversations are always we are very own. This is a time where we have to engage on us as a DJ, but gaming. Lenny said something. He said, which is something that I'm experiencing as well. You might open the business, hire people, but if I'm gonna chill enough, or even if I'm not chill it, I'm looking at local businesses, most I'm looking at local businesses, most our brothers and sisters from Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabwe. Challenge any thing when you start the business. No, Ruby, let them talk. Inile challenge if a young encounter nile loan. Ruby, yeah? Hey, I know. This kid, let me tell you something. Our kids need to see us doing things. This is the only time, especially as blacks, where chance because of at this moment it's not regulated, it's not from SABC, hagapara tie, hagapara uniform, and kinalo opportunity because we need this exposure. The only time Eric Riang it's when we have this chance ka di weekend re tsa bana ba rona ra thabeng le bona re ilo nwa ke exposure ba fang yona wa. So we shouldn't silence these kids. Lo wena a go gomai, lo wena ga batla go wena. Allow them to speak. This is a podcast. We edit, we cut, we do whatever. It's the power is in us, brother. Let us preach. Yes, back to you. Ne re bua ka babereki. Di challenges tse kopane le tsona.
Firstly, as coordinate,
Yes.
you started to put all your money in getting the equipment and the stuff. Now the business needs
that was
to
a
run.
serious risk, ne?
Yeah.
Life and death.
Now the business needs to run. Funds limited. So, and you have to start now operating.
Yes.
Getting people to say, ke kopa le tlo volunteer. Ha ba kgone go bona gore you might not be employ them permanently, but they will gain the skill. Say long gore will lead them to the employment. Okay? So the minute the fella o ga motho re down to say o tla ka the expectation ya gore salary. And how try to explain gore no. We're not making money yet.
Yeah.
But I see people coming to buy every day. What do you mean by
Yes.
we don't have money? So, a bit of a challenge for it. Now, Chanto said the book or Hagere Hai or Kiraya Nakana.
Ruby, when I see you with a company, I will some other people. Like maybe they let you down or not understand the vision and stuff.
No, I understand or now it's gonna be a problem.
Oh,
so like
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now you understand as we continue. With
Yeah, I've learned some other people when all of us started something from the beginning.
Yes.
Then level of no problem ya one. Ke batho ba ile go ba bereka le one. Bona ba ka tshela go ba create problem ile batho ba ile go ba bereka le one. But not lazy, but what chalete as he say. Yeah, those bit on it. So like once you build something, tell me it's okay let's on all moment. Then when they reach certain stage, go not like no, okay. I'm fine now. I can accommodate people who are trying in and then go on this one.
It's common to Senek Mabani, it's common to Sosi Buang. But I'm this guy. I'm always trying to rob people in. I'm always like, I don't give up on people, and I always say the only enemy I have is hunger. Because as a young African man, I understand the privilege in Leone and privileges in Leone at this moment. I mean, like people are happy for 350. That's part of your royalties. That's nothing. So I always try to rob people. Ruby, you know that I always try to push. I mean, like we coming with a second podcast, which is it's you who's gonna do it. Extra, because the more we push, the more we can get. Let's talk about your work ethic. By the way, since we in general,
we are 5.
5. And then the balance is young. Is it male dominated, female dominated?
Female.
Females. Yeah.
I'm saying, if I exclude myself, I get that it's
50-50.
And
key youth, ne? Big up. So, before we talk about other things, let's talk a little bit from the gap. But before, obviously, I did catch up low and I got on it. The distribution part. Yes, the production is okay. The equipment, that's what you fought for and the distribution and the packaging. How do you deal with the packaging? And how do you deal with the distribution? And how you deal with your brand awareness? And how you deal... In fact, like if I look for start at the same time.
Like I started at the distribution.
Yes, it's very important, the distribution, yeah.
I started redistribute the shop.
Yes.
Our brothers, I'll say the Somalian shops,
yes,
as we call them.
No, Somalian shop. No,
The Somalian
it's not.
shops.
It's not Somalian shop.
Eh.
Those are our grandparents' shops.
Yes.
Yes,
Tse di radiwang
we need, we
ke
need,
bona.
we need to be clear about that. It's not Somalian shop, guys. It's our grandparents' shops.
Shops.
That doesn't
And
give us anything as community. I'm not fighting with you guys.
for
Just
now,
getting hot in yan. Yeah.
for now, those guys, to me, ba supportive.
Too much.
Tata. They know how to negotiate.
Exactly. Which is a
If
good
you-
thing.
If
Yeah.
you can stand your grounds, they will.
I'm a victim of negotiation because of I've been exploited so many times as a DJ. Sometimes I thought I'm negotiating the best deals, but when I've realized, oh, hey, one, and I'm bringing Ruby and I'm bringing. That is why now when I negotiate, I'm including everyone. Like, hey,
Yes.
bring 10 t-shirts, not just one. Yes.
So it'll help the petrol price if it's a gym and the food dilo dia thoma dia ba expensive. And I started as getting the systems in order and the working systems.
Yeah.
For this distribution it's not taking me anywhere.
Anyway.
I need to rethink it, rework it.
Yeah.
It's what I'm doing now. And
Oh, currently working on that problem.
yes.
Yes, okay.
So I stopped a bit to deliver ko di shopong.
Yes.
Probably by next month, if not before. Get at the spot
Oh, yeah.
where we will be seeing Gazebo Yalifika,
Yes,
somebody there the
yes.
whole day and all our product there. And we've already targeted few places.
Yeah.
The rollover it will start more on. It's gonna be perfect. I will see this.
It's an issue of systems.
Yes.
Trying to create our own systems. Yes.
Trying to create
Yes.
systems.
And then include a brand awareness as well, because of if you put gazebo, it's gonna be branded somewhere somehow, and
Yeah.
you place the product.
Place the product there.
You believe in that system, or at least it's something.
Yeah, because there ke khona ho rekisa at my price.
Yes.
So go di shopong. They tell me if I'm selling you this product with so much. Then now
Let's put number. Let's put reality number on the product. You're selling at how much?
Go shopong I was selling ka 10 rand,
Yes.
provided they buy a full crate in 10 loaves
Yes.
to give them
Which is you
access,
make 100 rand.
yes,
Okay.
in a crate.
Yeah.
And then they will able to sell 12 rand.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Now the flour for is expensive. Ke batlo ba rekisetsa ka 12 rand.
Yes.
Now they say no.
Because of like it now got and
Yeah, do.
which is-
But
yeah.
now ha ke na le my spot ke rekisa ka 12 rand.
Ka 12 rand.
And people are taking it well.
I think the way forward is to create those spots whereby like we can start selling our own thing. It's not gonna be easy.
Yes.
It might not work for us, but for our kids, because of we coming with a new system. We're not downloading this one to say this is a PDF. No, it's a homemade.
It's a homemade one.
So I think that one it could work as well. So other challenges still in there beside for kids if
Challenges still in the really more spacing. Now people think it's easy. Go. Why was I apply funding?
yes. Hey, still funding.
Now you go. There's T's and C's.
Yeah.
Go the funding.
Oh.
But okay, we hear you. We can assist. Bring your books. Let's see.
Yo.
Let's do your credit check. And maybe whether for the past 3 months you make 0.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, you're not fit yet.
Eish.
Go and work on your credit and come back.
Yeah.
Right? So if they can be a bit lenient to us.
Yeah. Ne?
Yeah. Understand where we're coming from.
I don't like really to speak my truth because of I'm not yet ready for position. I think I'm cool with Mr. Nomdavas or Mr. Bad Hair.
Yeah.
I don't want to dwell much into, especially building a brand, because I'm rebranding brand Mr. K Plan because of it was more on personal, like negligibly distance from the people. The brand on the people. You know, how do you want people to associate, interact with the brand that you're building? Yali figure bakery.
Okay. Yeah. While you there.
Yes.
Okay. Irle ha ke fetsa go posta after branding.
Yeah.
I was approached by batho ba bantsinyana saying we want to see your brand ile on the level ya bo Sasco and Albania
Yeah.
stuff, which is very good. I also would love to see it there, but now it is changing. Se ke thomileng go se ke thoma ka sona.
Yes.
Nna ke thomile ke re ke batla go khutlisa affordability ko bathong.
Yes.
So ha go eba go standard ntse le gore I need to be on their level.
Yes.
I need to price my product as them. So ha e sa tlhole tlo sefa purpose to
So no sabata from scratch. Your goals,
my
yes.
goals, yes.
And your desires.
And my desires. So, it's our local brand. But it's going somewhere.
Do you have a website though?
Not yet.
I'm working.
I'm glad you are here.
I'm working on the website for Mr. Kiplan Breakfast Show. Silly me, I'm always ambitious. I always want to go big. Sometimes I forget to start small, but at least when I'm on ground down. My younger brother is always saying, man, you always want to go big, but let's start small. Because of let's start like this, and from there, since unfortunately we had to stop nyana. Because of I want to go a little bit bigger from more small sentence. In fact, the aim was Paza. And
yeah, I'm happy you came in now. The website now it's I'm considering it sorted.
Yeah, it's like I can leverage. That's the brother.
Thinking of opening an online store.
Yeah. There are things still.
My next project.
There are things still. I believe online space. We are not really yet more involved. We are there on Facebook. We are there on Twitter. But even TikTok thing for entertainment. But there is this Take a Lot. We can buy. I remember Ruby first experience here. Take a Lot. It was like a scam.
Yeah.
And I push him. No, let's buy stuff. Take a lot. So I think
there's a lot of things that I want to buy, and I still think it's a scam.
No, it's not a scam. Can I tell you excited tropong? Since 2020 ka COVID, ke tla Rustenburg. I say ke tropong even today.
Wow.
Because I've been buying a lot of stuff, got Take a Lot. Yeah, so it works, Take a Lot. But what I'm trying to say is that we still need more of like a physical appearance that appeal most spaces around. Because even iTunes, I always see music composers, local DJs and stuff like they rely on iTunes and stuff like that. But we need to encounter first physically before the iTunes thing, because of iTunes it's more of like 6 years, 7 years to come. So website for now, it will be essential for packaging your stuff in one room to say here is the. To say here is a room display. I like shop our brothers from Africa. You say this is the room or the room.
Yes.
That's the advantage of the website where you display more than anything. And for store, yes, you can do it. It's okay. I won't say no, but it's something startler.
Yeah.
As time goes on, I think for now, one thing that we really need, it's more of like deliver as much as uzama. You needed support. You needed people they think like you, ba khona go meet up a way to say, okay, petrol ke 1 liter, I mean, ke 12 rand, against 6 rand, on 6 rand, or against 3 rand, 3 rand. I started into that micro group kind of a thing, we support one another.
Yeah.
What do you think about women at large, especially locally? Do you think they are brainwashed? They are scared to think out of the box, or they are taught to think like one thing, all of them?
Taught and scared at the same time.
Because you said you are individual. I mean, you are unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned how to be unique. Yes.
People banally fear of the unknown.
Yes.
And I think it's time we really need to come out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
Re painelwe ke go ba comfortable.
That's the only way we can win.
Yeah.
Because of this battle is not for us, but for those who are coming behind us. No.
Because once you are comfortable, you will be comfortable for the rest of your life, and until.
True. We need that liberation.
I like reading a lot.
Yes.
And,
what are you reading though? Because reading it's powerful, impactful, and dangerous at the same time.
Yeah, no, mostly
Think like a woman, but act like the man. Is that what you're reading?
no.
You're reading nonsense, eh? It's Steve Harvey, eh? Yeah.
Di buka tsa, especially batho ba eleng gore I will say they've made it in life.
Yeah, history. It's more history related.
I know they didn't start there. Corona re ba bonang teng.
Yes.
So ke batla to know the background.
Yes.
How did it start? The pains, what did they endure? Ko morago before rona re bona this.
Do you watch documentaries sometimes?
I do sometimes.
Oh yeah, because all it's already relevant to the path with Zamayang. Yeah.
I was reading about Jack Maya sometime.
Guys, Jack Maya sometimes, yeah.
When he started, the first 3 years, in the business space, he did not make money, not even a cent. His business was just running at loss, but he never gave up.
Yeah. I'm Jack Maya, by the way.
But within 10 years, he was a billionaire because he never gave up. He believed more ntonyane ngabatla go achieve.
The secret is to never give up.
Yeah. So when I'm sometimes things not working out, I'll say, if Jack Maya did it,
yeah,
why can't I?
The fear of unknown.
Yeah.
So far, we consider as someone you are in work in progress, or you there, or
I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet.
No. I think I'm on the first. I'm crawling there.
Yeah, you're crawling. Eh?
Yeah.
Because I know you always want to be number one, and you're going for number one. Don't you think, Ori? Sometimes you must be not number 1, 2, 3, but just a person. Don't you think, or it's about the high time you get into that space to say, hey, look, I don't want to be number 1. I don't want to be number 0. I don't want to be labeled as any number. I had my chance, but now I'm doing this for future.
Yeah. Honestly, yes. I don't want to be number mama, but I'll be glad to see a change. I've made an input.
You know, where can we get like changes? Church. That's where we need to change. Church. Because if you check the history and everything, church played a major role on colonizing a lot of our fellow brothers and sisters from Africa and other countries.
Definitely.
Where we can fix again is church.
It is.
Because of that's where the belief system it's rooted. And we need to unroot the rooted system of believer.
Exactly. That's what Joshua Maponga once said.
Yes.
When the missionaries came, they built the churches.
They came with a mission.
They came with a mission. Yeah.
But I like the fact that you are independent thinker.
In the churches.
Yeah.
And they did what? Outside the churches, were built a firm.
Do you believe in? You said you're a Christian. Padimo, modimo, ufoka yamo space in so.
Honestly,
I know.
I'm flowing.
I know it's a personal kind of to ask someone the belief system. It's hard, yeah.
I believe. Ka mokgo bo koko ba nkgodisitseng ka teng.
Yes.
I still believe in them. Yes, ke re ke badimo ba ka gona no.
Yeah.
Big time. So ke a dumela mo badimo.
This conversation. I think we went for something like 2 hours, ne? 2 hours, ne?
Maybe it was the longest, yeah.
And I feel like we haven't touched a lot of things,
Okay.
especially for a female who is like an independent thinker. We need more of our sisters, and most especially our sisters, to be liberated and stop calling men dogs. Downgrading a man, regardless of how broken we are as men, regardless of stop calling us dogs, because of it's so demoralizing. And actually we are like your line of defense as a woman. So if a woman can help a man to rebuild and call him a dog, it's say you are nothing. And dogs will always drink alcohol, because of that's where they get comfort. But truly speaking, we need you, sisters. We need sisters who are independent thinkers, who are not brainwashed, who are not taken advantage of. Sisters like you. So I feel like after talking to you, we need to do like collaborations with other sisters who are independent thinkers, like Sis Ilona, who is Labelite on Facebook, or Label the Light Mudisani. I think we need to start liberating women to be independent thinkers, whereby like we're not saying power to the women.
No.
We say women need to be independent, especially young black women, which is youth mainly. We are highly brainwashed by what we call propaganda. And we are highly brainwashed by what we see on Facebook, on what we see on YouTube, what we see on TV, what we hear on radio. I mean, for example, why can't we package mupudu? Because of it's a free treat that is given by nature for us, and packaging it like the way package mupudu is a product you can get mupudu go any retail store, like maybe your Pick and Pay. They love mupudu somewhere, but because of we don't see advert mupudu, and it's our responsibility, me and you as independent thinkers, to say, hey, you know what, next year liberate mupudu, ratsanaga mupudu, rabatwana advert mupudu. We got cameras. I also contribute to the camera. We've got studios that we're building for our own independency. And more than anything, I think when we're coming back to our purposes, I think now we must start preaching more than anything.
Yeah.
So I want you on the collaboration just have like a lunch together,
Yeah.
and chat. I will see you. I would love to see you empowering more women.
And it's exactly what I love to see as well.
Yeah. So Rabetin.
Definitely. Wow. Sushi.
I think the episode it was a little bit deeper, no, Ruby. Yeah, I think you're I think you're a deeper person as well. You're not for gimmicks. I mean, like I know Ruby, he loves Rambotaka, the boyfriend, the Rambotaka. You engaged you before? Married?
Yes.
Oh, marriage.
We are calling.
Okay. I think.
And I still don't call men thrash.
Yeah.
No, not that because something didn't work out and
they plot a good seed in you.
Yeah, I should label words for hey, don't go there.
Yes. I know. No, nice one. Thanks for allowing us into your space. Anything you know about Lebua? I know Ruby interested in the questions. Our first boyfriend in Mankai. No, you are a focused person, and by the way, I love your energy.
Oh, thank you.
Anything about now we maybe push your business, and we're creating a platform whereby, like, even this podcast, you need to start advertising on it, guys, because of that's how we all start. We crawl, like you said.
Yes.
I won't say pay 900 rand or 5,000 rand. But we must have a basic, at least, re move forward. So anything about in conclusion, besides saying men are trashes?
No, men
And
are,
by the way,
men are good. We can live with
why
that.
does I enjoy? But this one it's a topic for another day. Why does I enjoy our Father's Day? Or it's Father's Day, Ruby.
Yeah, it's
Father's Day.
like, oh,
And Arna Men's Day, ne? Banale Women's Day, Banale Mother's Day, ne?
like you all celebrated well.
Banale happy birthday as well, ne? Banale Valentine.
Really?
Why we can't enjoy our Father's Day with peace?
Why not? What's stopping you guys?
We'll get a relevant lady who will engage on this one. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Well, you don't call men trash. But that's the message. Yes.
With the work that you are doing, I wish I really want to see maybe skrala ro gotse le gore lo gana no ha o tswa kai o ro tlhaga maybe skrala. People know Mabiskrala as that village, that thing.
Yes.
I wish we can take it back there.
Yeah.
And let's get together and push that energy to see things happening more Mabiskrala. Let's not wait for government to come and do things for us because we will wait forever. Let's support each other.
I was watching episode here, Meg G, because of it's one of the people by podcasting popular and fashionable. And like, let's not wait for government to help us. It's a right statement, but let's again engage with government to help us because of this is a talent, this is a productive platforms. Even what you're doing, we must always engage. Always, but we will keep on knocking doors, coming because of that money is reserved to Rona as well. But benefit from you, no?
Yes.
So I don't want us brainwash to say you young person or small business forget about government. I used to be like that, but through research, because we do a lot of research, I've noticed do your thing, but don't wait for someone like you say, but engage as well.
And how ya go mothong o montsha gore this is where I am.
Yes.
Oh, they are serious because you don't go with the concept telling gore. I was once invited Koletlake, not to interrupt.
Yeah.
Babidite Youth, Le Sida, and the other foundation. So it was a room full about businesses.
Yeah.
Harris and Akoteng, everybody I introduced and where they would love to see themselves. The other one stood up Babu Hurricane Mang. Then I need a funding ya farm. And the first question is Mozake Hore, Amo Kojarading Yakwalona, ona le garden na. If sure you can run a farm, I'll kill a wise up line is a 2 fella wajwala mopo. Or sayering unu said they want to and it was the answer was no. So it was, do you believe now you can, if we give you a farm, you can manage that portion. You are not ready.
We need to start small, like my younger brother.
Yeah, we need to start small.
Now I think I'm cool. I think I'm okay. So,
thank you, Ruby.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this one. Next week, Thursday, we're uploading a Memma Ruma episode. We're shooting next week, Sunday. Thursday, we're uploading. Ruby for you. Thanks, my man. From me, Mr. K-Plan. Don't forget, October, guys, the biggest #1 African breakfast show on #1 Gumba Voice platforms by SwenkamZala. Kinale Maiza, Kinale G10, Kinale Kinsipi, Kinale Ruby for you. Kilabalaman Ruby. I always forget people, man. Kinale Ravana. Guys, what we did more breakfasting, or the whole independent individual talents that go panza to say, let's try this thing, let's do this thing because of Babo Terkaka platform and we love this thing. So I believe I also got hey, payment and so on and so on. From me, much love, guys.
I haven't done my donation. It's coming.
Okay, all right. We appreciate donation.
It's coming.
Ruby, thanks, Otiaga. Taraso.
Ooh, thank